What is going on, guys? It is Pineapple King, and today is the second to last day of schedule predictions. I know, guys, it's coming to an end. It's upsetting. But we got the Tennessee Titans today. So let's just get right into it, No time wasting here. Your best and worst offseason moves are clearly drafting Cam Ward number 1 overall. That's obviously an elite move. Now, I did watch the preseason game where he went against my Bucks. He played okay, but the Bucks just cooked the backups. And you love to see that. You love to see the backups doing good and the rookies. Like Emeka Buga had a great catch. Not the Tampa Bay video. That was the last video. Go check that out video if you haven't yet. But you kept Quandre Diggs, which is great, and obviously drafting Kim Ward is like your huge highlight. I like the Tyler Lockett signing because I am a Tyler Lockett fan. I should have worn the Lockett jersey just to prove it. Anyways, you didn't have a really good free agency other than that. And Tyler Lockett's like getting old. Most people will probably disagree whenever I say like Tyler Lockett was a good signing, because old wide receivers just go there to retire, is the saying, and you overpaid Dan Moore Jr. So let's just see, Let's see. Obviously, Cam Ward's a big highlight. So see how much he can do. See how much this defense can do. Your safeties look good. Quarterback hopefully is good. And unfortunately, you have to go against probably the best defense in the league this year, the Broncos, and that's just the horrible Week 1 NFL start for Cam Ward. That's going to make him look really bad, and people are going to be like, "Oh, he's a bust." Probably not, just because the Denver Broncos defense is so good. I don't think it's a fair grade. Moving on though, because that's a loss. The Rams, another loss, and it's at home, which sucks, but I don't know. I mean, they've got the better offense as long as Stafford is healthy. If he's not, you guys could flip the script on this game. If Stafford isn't healthy. He's a huge part of the Rams' success. Huge part. Then you got the Colts in Nashville, and that's a W. Cam Ward gets his first dub, and against Anthony Richardson, probably, unless Daniel Jones starts, if whatever happened to his finger. I think either quarterback, though, whichever one's going to be bad at the beginning and then good later on, I think the Titans can handle it, and they'll definitely get a pick. Quandre Diggs, pick. Cam Ward, probably 250 yards, I hope. If you're a Titans fan, you hope. But then you have to go play the Texans at Energy, and you're going to lose that game. Just unfortunate, The Texans have a really solid defense, a really underrated defense. I feel like not a lot of people talk about it. It's definitely top 10. And obviously, C.J. Stroud's a dog. And then even without Joe Mixon, I still think Nick Chubb's got some juice in him, I like the 1-2 punch, though, regardless if Mixon is healthy by week 4. And then you go to State Farm. So just back-to-back hot games. And you're in Tennessee. It's not like you're not in a hot area. But you're just not going to win those games, unfortunately. And you have 3 away games in a row. Bang, 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 loss. And you're already not looking good. Just beating the Colts, who aren't even that great either. Is Cam Ward legit? What are we going to do? Because now you're starting to raise red flags. Now you're getting concerned. Because the Raiders, Geno Smith is going to rework this whole team with Pete Carroll and everything. I think that team's going to be dangerous. I think that's my boldest prediction. They might make the playoffs. I feel like a lot of people make that bold prediction, though, and I don't want to be on the bold prediction train of the Raiders being good. But I like that. I like it a lot. And the Cardinals just have Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray's a dog. And a solid defense, so good enough to beat yours. Patriots, though, in Nashville, and that is a W. I think it is just the battle of the young quarterbacks, and I think Drake Mayne's going to lose it. I think Cam Ward needs to get some credibility under his belt because they are 1-5 before this game. So going to 2-5 feels good. You're almost at the same amount of wins you had last year. You play the Colts again. You play them again pretty early, actually, and you will split the series with them, I think, in Indianapolis. Home games, you win your home games. That's what I do for a lot of division rivals. You always just win your home games. Sometimes I switch it up based on certain things, but I think it's fair to say that you split the series, whether it's these games are flipped or not. You still split the series. Hopefully you win this Week 3 one, though. But not looking good. And then you have to go to the Chargers, and that's a loss. The Chargers coming to Nashville. and kick your teeth in. They got Keenan Allen back. Not that that's the reason why you lose, but it helps that weak wide receiver room besides Ladd. So heading into the bye week, and it's not great. Not great, but it could be worse. Coming out of the bye week, you play the Texans in Nashville, and you do lose. I could see you beating them, though. I could see you splitting the series, but I do have you losing both times to the Texans. They just got the better defense and offense. They've got the better team all around. And when it's really hard to say that, oh, yeah, the Titans are going to win whenever they have the not, like, they're just losing on both sides of the ball, right? It's a better argument whenever it's one side of the ball or the other. Seahawks in Nashville is another loss. Sam Darnold's cooking at this point unless he's playing like playoff Sam Darnold, even if the Seahawks defense is pretty good. The Jags at Nashville is a W. Whether it's just Travis Hunter gets tired at the end of the game and can't play both sides of the ball on defense and they need him, and then he can't or he gets burnt, I think you barely win that game. It's going to be one of those games that not a lot of people are going to want to watch unless the Jags are good this year. But, you know, not a game I'm going to watch. My friend Mikey will watch that game. But you know what? You're already at the same amount of wins you had last year, so you feel you're loving it. You're loving life. You know, you still got 5 more games, and some of them are easy, like the Browns in Cleveland. It's a back-to-back W. Give Cam Ward his flowers. He's doing good with this mid team. Like the O-line is still like kind of garbage, and it's gonna be the same scenario like Caleb Williams, where his O-line was so bad he wasn't able to like fully play all out, which we'll see this year about Caleb Williams. We'll see. Because they upgraded the O-line, so he can't have that many excuses now. And got Colston Loveland. Not that Cole Kmet was a bad tight end, but come on. You play the Niners in Santa Clara, and that's a loss. You could win that game if they're badly injured like they always are at the end of every year. But I'm predicting that they won't be. At least bad enough to lose to you. Brock Purdy, CMC. As long as you have CMC, I feel like he's a game changer, honestly. Chiefs in Nashville is another loss. They're trying to win the division, and they're just going to run through you. Patrick Mahomes wins games when he needs to win games, unfortunately. Saints, though, in Nashville, that's a W. I mean, it's the Saints. That is going to be the worst team in the NFL. If you haven't seen that video, you don't need to. They have won, like, 2 games, and they're ass. And who even knows if they're going to win those? Their ceiling is 4-13. I'm telling you right now. And you already have 5 wins. You split the series with the Jags though, so I was about to say you're 5-13 or 5-12, but you are 5-12. Small improvement, and with a rookie quarterback, not everybody's going to be like Jaden Daniels to walk into a semi-good situation with a decent defense to be able to make the playoffs. So let's head over here. Obviously, it's the last team. I don't know how really I need to reveal this. It's literally the last team on the AFC. I had you guys at 6-11 last year. I thought you were just going to be like low tier mid, and I was kind of right. You went 3-14, but I didn't think you were going to be that bad, but you were. 5-12 is going to put you above the Browns because you beat them. So you got to feel good about that, especially because, like, unless Shedeur Sanders like starts balling out like at the end of the season, if they put him in longer, but I feel like the Browns are such a bad organization. They're not going to, and he's not going to play until the last little bit. Go watch that video to understand that. But there's one team left. We've done 31 teams, and there's one team left. And if you know that team, you are. I will explain that. I will explain that in their video. I can't believe it. I feel like a lot of people were with me like that. That's gonna do it for the AFC. And I would go over the teams and everything, but we're gonna make that a video as well, going over the playoffs and the out of playoff teams, just like a quick summary, so people don't have to fiddle through each video to figure it out, you know. But that's going to be all. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last team.